Hello everyone, my name is Les and I'm the Monster Painter, and today my buddy Dave is going to bring over a fresh Kickstarter that he just got in the mail, and we're going to see if it's any good. He's hauling over a portion of Alter Quest, and we're going to play it a bit, see what we think, take a look at the components, and see if it's any fun. So join me and Dave. He should be showing up any moment. And it looks like he's here.
Oh no.
Come on in, Dave.
Oh no.
What did you bring for us today?
Alter Quest.
Okay, we're gonna play a little Alter Quest and see if it's any good.
So,
all right, pull that sucker out of the box, Dave, or out of your bag.
Yeah, so this is, it's a lot of game, and it's not even all of it. This is 1/3 of it because I had the expansion and a lot of other stuff put in the other box, and the other box, the stretch goal box, was bigger than this box.
Crazy.
Oh,
open her up! Open her up! It's like Christmas.
Yeah, well, it was Christmas when it showed up at work, and I had to lug it all home.
Yeah, so how are you rating this game in terms of portability? Got a little sorted out already. That's the rule book.
Rule book. I've pared it down to just what we would need for a session. So there's a lot of stuff that's not in here, but
it's a lot of fun looking terrain.
yeah, well, it's random, so it's, you kind of got to bring all the terrain. And not that I'm expert on the game yet.
Some nice stuff.
But
definitely. Yeah. Ooh, nice solid plastic.
yeah.
Is this all the terrain, or is this just a portion of it?
Well, this is everything, plus then there's the doors, and there's a couple I put in the baggie because they were a little more fragile.
All right.
But yeah,
can't get away without a door pack.
Doors,
Oh yeah.
they're kind of cool. I don't know if I've ever seen one where the doors kind of ajar like that.
It seems to be like the new thing is to have the doors that open and close.
Well, they're fixed. They don't move.
It looks similar. Oh, okay.
But the thing about it they went with, at least for the aesthetics of the game, is, Hero Quest. That's
right.
That's Hero Quest. That's Hero Quest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. A little more disheveled looking Hero Quest. But...
well, I guess the bookshelf is there's the altar of the game.
Oh, is that what we're questing for?
Yeah, there's a few. In the stretch goals, they created a few more. This is an altar.
No.
This is an altar. I think this one is.
So,
but this is the one. If you buy the game, I'm pretty sure that's the altar that's always in the base game. And then these other ones, I don't know how you'd get them if you didn't kickstart it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Kickstarter exclusives, perhaps?
Yeah, they might be, but I don't know if they'll put that stuff in retail eventually. But yeah, Cauldron, Mushroom Grove. This is I think this is a trash pile, not a treasure pile.
Oh, a trash pile?
Oh, maybe this is an altar.
Another altar that looks altar-like.
Yeah. This is a cage that you could actually put things in.
Oh, yep.
Big, sort of chunky treasure chest.
Chunky treasure chest.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all cool.
So, and in this game, the terrain isn't just for, just for the look. It's actually, you can interact with all of them in different ways.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's the big difference with it than a lot of other games.
Okay, well, right, what's up next?
Okay, so this is the base game board. There is another board as well that's got unlocked in the Kickstarter.
Oh, that looks very Hero Questy.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
And, yeah.
Wow, nice big board, that's for sure. Whee! And you said there's another one. Did you bring the other one up?
I
Or?
did not.
Okay, that's okay.
Again, it's heavy enough as it is.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Well, that's a pretty sweet board.
So, as far as I know so far, the rooms, even though they all kind of have a theme to them, it's mostly for aesthetics.
Okay.
These little arrows here are telling you where you put the terrain. So whether, depending on the size, it would go, here.
Right. Okay.
And then the doors are indicated on there.
Right.
The outer perimeters, as far as I can tell, there's no doors to the outer perimeter. It's, again, sort of referencing HeroQuest. It's playing on the aesthetic of that old board, but not a part of gameplay. Who knows? Maybe there's a card or something that breaks that rule, but so far I don't see any doorways that go right there.
Right. Well, there you go. All right, let's start taking a look at the miniatures. Putting them about there.
Okay, so every faction in the game, and there are a lot. There's crow people, there's frog people, there's hog people.
Frogmen.
Yeah, so there's, each one has, I think, 3 different sculpts. And then, so you put the colored ones on there so they correspond with the matching colored card of this type, and then each one has a villain.
Ooh, he's a big frogman.
He's a big frogman, and as well, they have some sort of trap or thing that you can interact with. So that's the frogmen. They're called the frogs in this game.
Frogs? That sounds vaguely obscene.
Well, they actually are quite gross. Like this guy's name is Blocks the Belch Lord.
Blocks the Belch Lord. I love it. They're pretty decent sculpts, kind of Reaper level sculpts.
Yeah, they're kind of chunky, and I like that. And then these are Hogmen.
Right.
And then they got a trough as a interactable.
Oh, cool! I like the trough.
And I think this is their villain.
So all the monster factions have little bits of terrain that correspond to them, eh?
Yeah. I can't say that they all do off the top of my head, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's a part of it.
Yeah, those are fun guys.
So that's the 2, I believe that's what comes in the base game.
Right.
There may be another one, but beyond that, then you have lots of what are called, what are they called? The villains? No, not the villains. The lurkers. Lurkers. So it's kind of like a wandering monster, but it means that every other type of monster in the game has a lurker that may show up in your game. So that's why I even have extras of the base game ones. So here's like a crowman. Here's another crow wizard. So I had the whole set of these just like these, but these could show up randomly. That's a werewolf. Hogman. And then no, he's a, I don't know what that animal is off the top of my head.
Some weird dude.
So all of this is in the other box at home. This is just the one of each for the lurkers.
Right.
So that gives you an idea of how much plastic is in this game. I mean, it's a whole other box like what we opened up that's just filled with cards and plastic and another board.
Right. So there's a bit of content with this game.
Yeah, and that's not even including the expansion.
Right.
That's a box I haven't I've opened, but I haven't taken the stuff out of.
So how much did you pay for this?
I don't remember.
You don't remember, eh? So you can't say, do you feel like you got a good value out of it?
I remember when I ordered it that it felt like it was it break down pretty decently.
Yeah.
Even with the exchange and the shipping.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg as far as the miniatures that came with this game.
Well, you'll see all the different miniatures are here.
Right.
These are all the bad guys.
Okay.
The gray ones are bad guys. The blue ones are all the different heroes you can play.
Holy mackerel. These are your hero options. So
Now, there are a couple that have...
where's the dwarf?
Oh, there's this guy that's kind of like Santa Claus, to be honest. It doesn't get into all those typical tropes.
Yeah.
You know, there is a werewolf.
And his werewolf?
Yeah, his other version, I don't remember, but he has two...
I don't know if I approve of lycanthrope player characters.
Well, there is. You can play him as one or the other. I'm not sure which... I think it's this guy. So he switches back and forth between those two.
Well, that's definitely fun.
And then
I approve of that.
A character with a familiar.
Oh, they got familiars. So there's quite a bit of variety in this. It's not just
I think it's those two.
All right.
And then sort of the stretch goal content, there were a few characters that are NPC sort of characters. This is one for sure. This is one.
So NPCs, eh?
And there's another one somewhere. But yeah, so instead of just having a token on the board when you're playing, you actually have this nice plastic.
Right.
I don't know what's the other one. So this is a sort of horse-headed man.
Oh. Bojack.
And
Bojack with two swords. Kind of scary.
and then you got a halfling. Another halfling. A lot of...
Wow, there is a lot.
This guy, this character has harpy hands.
Harpy hands?
Yeah. There's another halfling.
That's one of those side effects from patent medicine, harpy hands.
And then a few more soldier types.
Yeah, I gotta have your soldier.
This one's kind of like an Atlantean. He's all about water and he's got his trident. And then this one is like a rogue. And they did make one misprinting in it that they accidentally printed. She's a part of this as well, but they accidentally printed all of hers blue rather than give me 4 grays.
Oh. Wow, what chaos will that cause? Jeez, okay, so more miniatures than you can shake a stick at.
A lot.
Take you a solid year of dedicated painting to get them all done. All right, let's see the dice. What dungeon crawl is complete without lots of dice?
So there's 2 sets of dice.
2 sets of dice.
One is for whenever you're doing a test.
Oh, pretty blue dice.
That's how you check your test result.
Strange symbols all over them. And the other set?
It's for triggering effects on cards. It's kind of like a mana pool.
Okay.
That's the best way to describe it. I think they call them altar dice.
Yeah. Well, they're fun looking, nice looking dice for sure. All right, here we are with the board all set up and we're ready to go. We got all sorts of cards, all sorts of stuff, but no idea what we're doing. Dave's going to explain the rules to us, but that's too boring to go into. So we'll see you when we get through this dangerous dungeon crawl. First playthrough, what's your take?
Oh, it's a very... I enjoyed the tacticalness of it. Bit of confusion with some of the terminology on the cards, like the quest being called the search, and the search cards being called search cards, so you get confused by...
So there's a bit of muddle in the...
A little bit, because these things should say quest, like this is technically a clue card.
Did we win,
card.
Dave?
No, we lost.
Oh, that hurts.
So... Yeah, there's a learning curve in getting through some of the terminology, and there's still a card or 2 I had to go online and see what they're referring to.
Will you play it again?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, how much did you pay for it?
I don't remember.
Okay. And now on to Matt.
You picked up on it pretty good. You picked up on it really fast.
I mean, I feel like, I don't think it's definitely not over, like when we set it up, I thought it was like, oh, this is going to be super complicated. It wasn't as complicated as I thought it was going to be. It's pretty easy to sort of get into, but there is, just a lot of like little minuscule rules that you have to figure out before you can get really into it.
I definitely liked the game. I thought there were a lot of interesting. There was a lot of interesting play. I really liked the I really liked the little things in the room. It was an exciting dungeon crawler. Certainly a little bit of freshness, and I'll definitely play it again. Lots of snags, lots of struggling with the rules, which is what you expect from your Kickstarters, don't you? And yep, that's my hot take. Talk to you later.